Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, thank you very much by keep on sharing the contents far and wide. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be fixated pretty much on the U-17 knockout rounds. We have two sets of games that we want to make sure we profiled properly. One is Jamaica versus Guatemala, which you guys know that we cover Jamaica videos extensive, but also Haiti versus Canada. I want to look into both of those things. We have a few other things that we wanted to talk about in relation to the Concacaf U-17s, like for instance best 11 for the group stages. I talked about a few individuals and I saw them on it, and we saw some of the main individuals left off at the same time. So we want to ask the necessary questions. So as you come in, make sure to vote at the bar. We only have 4 tabs, so we only could have put wins for each team. So any team you believe that will win it, you can just click on that one. All right, we have not changed it any specific way. All right, yes. All right, anyways, let me continue to just chop up something first. The news that I want to put out first, Borgela and Brace places 80 past Senegal closer to the World Cup. So go and check out that, guys. Borgela and Haiti won 4-0 in the first game and their first encounter against Senegal. Next up, it will be Chile. Let me know under the video that I've done over the Imaxit channel if you think that they could get it in the end. All right, you have to remember, the only way we can know about the region is if we watch the football. If we don't watch the football, we can't know about the region. So that is my take at all times. All right, anyways, let me move on to the next one now. Let me move on to the next one before we get into our detailing of picking our teams and setup and everything. We had a best 11 that came out for the first round. All right, I've posted it in the Discord. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you saw it, let me know your take on it. All right, let me tell you the personnel. So 11 players were selected. In goal, Manuel Romero from Panama. All right, back 3 they have selected. All right, they used Kevin Garcia from Mexico as a center back, Jordan Garcia from Honduras, Omezi from Canada, someone that I talked about. They used him back. Jamali Bell, that's the only Jamaican actually made the listing. He's out on the right midfield side, all right, because it's a 3-4-3 system they're playing. In midfield, they have Santiago Garzaro, Guatemala. He is in central midfield on the right hand side. Left hand side, Cruz Medina, which you know that he was one of the talents them in definitely 100% for United States. And then we have Edwin from Honduras. He's a good player as well. He's definitely a good player. We saw him I saw him in the El Salvador game. Quality player. All right, so that's on the left hand side, and they have 3 up front. They put our player, which is Kevin Walder, which I said he's the best striker in it. So he made that one over the left wing channel. All right, and Christopher Argueta from El Salvador played as a central forward. All right, and then Didier Reynoso from Cuba to finish off the 11. So let me know who you would add to that if you have been watching the entire tournament. Who you would add to that to make the team much more complete. Let me know in the comment section. So that's the best 11. The best 11. So we have covered all of those sections. Let me move on to the conversation piece now, which is the U-17 program. If you just come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We will drop the link for the video shortly, because we are going to be doing it on a separate channel. So you can definitely check out that and subscribe to it. It's over the Imaxit channel. That's where we're going to be doing it. All right, over the Imaxit channel, we're going to be covering the content. So make sure to go over there and drop your like from early, so that means later you don't miss out on it. All right, and the reason why we have done that is because we have much more of a fan base of Haiti and other places that can get involved in the conversation. All right, yes. So anyways, let me move on to the games that will be played. We have Mexico, Nicaragua, which we talked about that, and we made our predictions on the Imaxit. That's going to be the first set of games. It says 11 o'clock for me, so it should be 5 o'clock for you guys. It should be 5 o'clock for you guys. So Nicaragua, Mexico will be the first Nicaragua, Mexico first game. Alongside with United States and Damrep. So those are the first of the two games that will be played. All right, that will be played. Those are the first of the two games that will be played. And then after that, now you have these teams playing after. So Canada versus Haiti and Jamaica versus Guatemala. So it's in pair. Don't know why they did it like that, but it's in pair anyways. All right. So that's why you saw our title. Even when maybe we'll talk about Jamaica a little bit more, because we might have that fan base a little bit more. Not 100% sure, but maybe. All right. That's why we put both of them together, because I am okay. I am okay to cover both things, because I always want to learn, and that's the reason why you're going to know about the region, or else you're going to always lie to yourself. All right? Yeah, so I have to put both of them in it so I can learn about the so I can learn about the actual performances of the entire team and pick accurately. So that's why I could have actually put Panama. That's why I could have actually put Panama as Panama striker as the best striker. You saw that funny? That's why I could have actually selected Panama striker as the best striker, because I was actually watching the player played. All right, so that's why. And they did the same when it comes on to selecting the player. All right, for the best 11. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me move on towards the detailing. I have best starting 11. We're gonna look at all of them. We're going to look at all of the players then based on performances and decided, oh, I'm going to pick the starting 11 for Jamaica. Obviously, for Guatemala, I won't really touch that, but I still can give from their sides what will be the advantage for them when Jamaica play a certain way. All right, so if the Guatemalans watching, they can understand what they are looking at. All right, yes. All right, so let me move over to let me move over to Jamaica games. All right, Jamaica games. Let me start with the first game that they played. So Jamaica played Cuba first. So we're just looking at the lineups. All right, as you can see, Lynch started, which is the goalkeeper. He started. Looked okay. To be honest, it's the second game now. People question if he's the right thing, because he made some errors here and there, and his claim never looked as strong as what we first thought. All right. Then you have Molina. Molina, he was okay. He played in all three games. He was okay in the first two. I don't know if it's because you gave him more defensive work. That's why he had problems. Number three. He played in all three games as well. I hear Dixon played in all three games as well. And then we have Reed over here, played in the first two, and then they switched him over for the third one. All right, Mangatal, Barrett, Bell, and Bolt. Bolt never played in the third game because he got a red card. So he played pretty much 1.5 games so far. He never played the entire tournament. So 1.5 games. He should be free because all cards are reset from the first two games. The guy that got the red card, which is Gooden, in the last game, he will miss this game, so he's not up for selection. He's the only player not up for selection. You don't have any personnel suspended over in this round. You had personnel suspended. Mr. Barrett, he would have been suspended regardless because he had 2 yellow cards at the time. All right, but he got a red card, so it just make it even worse. All right, yes. So he's back now. Let me know if you would put him in the team. All right, he's back now, so let me know if you would put him in the team. All right. So, anyways, that is for Cuba. That is for Cuba. These are the individuals that played. All right. Cohen, Watson up front. All right. Those are the individuals that played. Persons that came on would have been Bent. All right, which is the number 18 that we talked about, played the left back side, or left wing back side, I should say. Jason White came on as well. Dylan John and Gooden came on. That's for the first game. All right, so let me move on to the second game now, which is the Guadeloupe game. Yes, so which is the Guadeloupe game. This is the Jamaica team. Number 3, Ayer Dixon and Reed. That's the backline. Molina played up a little bit up, which I think that is his fair position, to be honest. Cohen played in midfield. Barrett played in midfield. Mangatal played in midfield, and we talked about Barrett that actually got the red card. Watson and Bell higher up the pitch. All right, so that is the selected 11 at that time. All right. And then personnel that came on, let me make sure, Mahoney, Simmons, Jason White, and that's it that came on in this game. All right, let me move on to the third game now, and then after all of that, we are going to make the best 11. All right, yes. So this is the Costa Rica game. Costa Rica game had a lot of things on the cards. They came in. Jamaica could have finished every single position. To be honest, every single position. All right. Yes. And at points they were in first position. Then they got pegged back due to a plethora of reasons. All right. We have discussed that for yesterday. This video is going to be a little bit different. So, anyways, Bent. Number 18, number 3, Ayer Dixon, Molina played around there. Whether it's a back 4, back 5, they were always around there. Then you have White, Gooden, Mangatal, Bell up front, and then you have Watson and number 19. All right. So, based on all that, thank you, David Scott, for passing through. Osh Puppy, bless up. Lee Young, the match is today, JD. Yes, it should be. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow for me, you know. It's tomorrow for me, to be honest. But it's still it's today for you because you're on different time zone. All right. Yes. All right, so those are the individuals that started. All right, so I am going to go for the best formation that I think fits the system. All right, yes, that fits the system. Okay, yes, and I think that's what they are actually doing now. I think it's very easy. That's what they're actually resorting towards now because that's what gives them a success. All right, at this point, I think it's a 3 defense center back system that looks the best. A 3 center back system that looks the best for them. Period. Yes, and then you have 2 wing backs. That's the best thing because we have not looked solid in none of the left and right back areas. So what we have to do is these guys have ability to defend, but their main attributes are not defenders. Hence why you would have to lead towards playing a wing back role. So that means you can defend, but your attribute of attacking, your main attribute of attacking, you would always use that, put that up front. You know, put that first, the priority. So Molina, Bent, it looks like they're better at doing that. All right. So let me try and see if I can work on this now. The problem is, Gooden is red carded. Gooden is red carded. So what that does now for you, that's one of the centre backs then that could have given you that advanced play is out. So what would you do there? Would you still stick by the 5? Because that is important. Would you still stick by the 5? All right. CMB Bowen says, big up JD and the big truthful show. Massive respect. Omar Fowling, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect as well. All right. So let me move over to my piece now. My piece. Let me sort out the shirt color. All right. This is the shirt color. Mean. All right. This is the shirt color. Secondary. Alright, this is okay. This is okay for Jamaica. This is okay for Jamaica. So let me know what say you on that, alright? This is okay for Jamaica. So for the goalkeeper now, at first I said I would have gone for my boy in the first 2 games. To be honest, let me pull it up just to make sure I have the squad. I'm gonna put the squad right here on the screen. So we know that we have the squad. Alright, 1 second. Let me pull up the squad for you. The squad so I know the name of these players, alright? Because I want to spell their names correctly. So I'm going to bring up the Jamaica roster so you can see it as well. Alright. Alright, so this is the Jamaican roster. Alright, so that is the Jamaican roster, guys. Alright, so That is the Jamaican Rasta, guys. That is the Jamaican Rasta. All right. So Lynch, the first goalkeeper. That's Tawi and Lynch, the one that I talked about for the two, the first two games. So Lynch or Grant, Joshua Grant. Who you will go for? Who you will go for? Because first person's complained about Lynch. Grant looked solid. I thought that he kept he saved a few good shots in the first half and in the game itself. So Lynch he commanded his box. I know people would complain that he gave up one of the goals, so people would say that is problematic. I understand, but I surprisingly after watching both of them played, I am very sorry. I think I would go for Joshua Grant. I don't know what people think about that. Let me know, guys. Lynch or Grant, which one you would go for? All right, which one you go for? I'm going to try and fit in the keepers them in the system. All right, so we can put them out whenever we want them. All right, so that is Joshua Grant, and then we put Lynch. So Tawi and Lynch. Tawi Lynch is one of the next keepers. So we have both of our keepers in it. So let me know what say you. Lynch or Grant, who you going for? Lynch or Grant, who you going for? Alright, let me give some people some shout out because I know that I am coming here with all analytics and not paying people mind. Sorry about that. Fouling. Big of yourself, thanks for being here. Doing Thomas, massive respect, thanks for being here. I heard it's quite cold in Guatemala and our players need warm equipment. I don't know. I think everyone. Omar, why are we even going to this thing? These are normal things, like normal society things, man. Why it always seems like say we are. My goodness. All right, let me just get out to the show. CPT Rico, big up yourself, and then we have DNA in the building. Massive respect. All right. Obviously later, guys, we will no tomorrow we will have a show with all of the reggae boys and the Premier League. We have not forgotten none of them. All right. We are just taking our time to make sure we cover everything properly. And then we have our brother Pagan in the building. Massive respect. All right. So I'm asking you, two out of the two keepers, who you would go with? Grant or Tawin? Who you would go with? Which one? Both of them had mistakes. Both of them had mistakes. So I would not jump to say that any one of them stood out over the other. But to be honest, I like Joshua Grant a little bit more. I don't know about you, so let me know. So what I'm going to do then, I am going to pick my own team. And then you guys chop up the difference. All right? Yes, that is better. That is better for me. I will pick my own team, and then you guys do the difference. But before we go anywhere, guys, make sure to smash the like button. We have what 30 odd in the house already. Thanks very much. Know that my game going on, so you guys will take your time to come in. So make sure we get at least the likes up fast. That is the only thing we ask for. And people, when I share my things in the Discord, please, just stop bombard the Discord and just let me my videos them live for once. All right, please. I'm telling you, please. All right, yeah, man. Just let me video them live for the time, and then after, Owen, stop bombarding my videos. When I post the videos, them, it's for people to see them. Owen. All right, so make the people see them, then they can post whatever they want. We're gonna build a different category for general and also for conversation. All right, yes. I would give Grant the edge. All right, CPT. Rico gave Grant the edge. All right, then no problem. And Omar Folin said anyone to him. All right, so I'm going for Grant. All right, then number 5. Let me make sure I fix the name. Number 5. All right, let me put the players them exactly with the name, the number that they do have. All right, so I hear Dixon is number 5, so let me make sure we put the right numbers because I'm going to use this tonight to do my breakdown as well. So let me give them the right number. All right, so I hear Dixon number 5, right there. Then Molina, Malachi Molina is number 2. So let me put it right there. All right, yes. Let me make sure. Mangatal number 14. All right, so let me put okay, okay, it's okay. They do have the numbers right here, so I can just easily slot them in. Thanks very much for keeping the same numbers. It's important. All right, but this is midfielders. All right, so let me change this number to number 14. This is number 99 for now. All right, so let me change this first. Mangatal number 14. All right. Joshua Grant, goalkeeper, we'll put that in. Midfielder, Everall Swaby, number 12. All right, so let me look for number 12 here. Swaby, midfield. All right, midfield. So let me put that right in for you. All right. Orion Watson, number 9. All right, let me put in Orion Watson right here. Number 9. All right, so let me put him right here, and no, in the striker part. So put him as a striker. Number 9, Orion Watson. All right, 100. Let me put that here, right here. All right, 17 for now. All right, so Orion Watson. All right. All right, so he would go here, Malina. So this would be our right hand side. Number 3, I will get his name soon. 1 second. Number 3 is Malik Robinson. All right, that's number 3, Malik Robinson. So let me put in number 3 right there, Malik Robinson. All right, good. And then number 4 is Gooden. He is out, but we will just add him in the team nonetheless. Gooden, but he's out, so let we change that. All right, and then now we can go for the other positions now. So we have 6. 6 is Adrian Reed. All right, so 6 is Adrian Reed. So let me put in the 6 as a defender. All right, 6 as a defender right here, Reed. All right, that's good. All right. And then we have Dylan John as a midfielder, number 7. All right. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so that's good. 1 second, guys. We are just making sure we get the right personnels. Barrett, Ronaldo Barrett, we have to put him in as well. They put him as a defender, and he is the number 8. He has to be in defensive central, but let me put him in midfield. Yeah, because he's the number 8. All right, Mr. Barrett, right there. All right. Number 18. Where's number 18? Yeah, because he is a defender, so I want to put him here. He's over the left hand side from time to time, so let me put in an additional defender right here. All right. Where is it? Where is the additional pieces? Okay, other player. Let me put number 18. Number 18. And then put him in defense because he's one of the fullbacks them that you need. Brandon Bent. All right, so that is one of the players them that we need. All right, good. All right, so let me see. So Gooden off, Bent on. Even though a lot of people really weren't really impressed with him. All right, yes. So let me get number 10 in now because we have to get number 10 in on the field because he has to play for Jamaica. Yes, number 10, that's a Jamali Bell. Let me put him in. All right, let me put him in. Bell, where is Bell? Number 10, 10, 10, 10. All right, let me change this to 10. And then we put Bell right here. All right, so our team filling out very fast, guys. Don't worry yourself. Think this is the fastest way. All right, Jason White, midfielder, number 15. Number 15. All right. Number 15. All right, so let me put right there, number 15. Bam, bam. All right, that's good. So a good start there. And then let me see, now we have Simmons. Okay. Simmons. All right, they put Simmons as a defender. Okay, that's weird though. All right, let me put number 17 in. Let me put number 17, Dustin Cohen. All right, Cohen is needed. Cohen is needed on the list. 17, Cohen as a forward. Yeah, that's good. All right. 1 second, guys. We will get to the finals of it. Don't worry yourself. All right, 11, 14, 17, 18, and we need 2 more. All right. All right. Bent, Brandon Bent. We put him in already. Ashton Gordon, number 19. Yes, we need him on the field. We need him on the field. Ashton Gordon, number 19. All right, let me put the forward here. 19. All right. Yes, so that's Ashton Garden. So we have a full 11 here listed out. Let me see if I can get a few more. Mahoney, number 20, forward. All right, so Mahoney is a forward. Let me add him in as a forward, number 20. Number 20. All right, so we had that player in. All right, so we have 17 players so far. And remember, we truly have 19 players because we have one red card so far. Let me put in who else? Simmons. Let me put in Simmons now as the 16 position. Who has the 16 spot? All right, so Simmons can take the 16 right here. All right, so we need one more player in. No, we need two more players because even though we have the red card, because we have the personnel with the red card. Joshua Grant, Orion Watson, Jamani Bell Barrett, Dylan John, Adrian Reed, Dixon, Malik Robinson. Yes, Malik Robinson is not on the field. Number 3. All right, I think we have it. I have him here. Yes, we have Malik Robinson already. All right, we might lift out one player, but we're gonna add that player in very soon. Don't worry, guys. 1 second. Let me just try and get the players them out there. All right, so I think he's gonna still revert back to the 4-4-2-1. Let me take off Jason White off the field and put on number 10. Number 10 on the field. Number 10, where is he? Oh, he's already on the field, I think. He's already on the field. Number 10 is on the field. All right, bam, bam, bam. Mangatal. All right, so Barrett and Mangatal, Jamani Bell, Watson. All right, we'll work on that lineup. We'll work on that lineup, guys. Don't worry yourself. The lineup is coming together. All right. Let me know about the back line. Let me just flip the game like this and maximize it. So you just tell me what difference you would make. All right. All right. So what difference you would make on this squad? What difference you would make on this squad? Let me go through the comment section. All right. The excuses starts already. All right. Anyone to me? All right, good. Bless up Chris Smith. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Arsenal 1-3-2. Oh wow, wow, wow. They came back. Wow, that's sad. Knowing that Aston Villa was leading 2-0. Not 2-1. Thought that they could have figured a way out. Bless up Africans. Thanks for being here. Phenomenal. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. No problem, no problem. Kevin J, big up. Thanks for being here. What would you change in this team? All right, what would you change in this team? I'm trying to fix up everything so we can pick a good 11, a solid 11. All right. Yes. So that's what I'm trying to work on now, and then make our predictions at the end of the day. All right. Say, and I'm not complaining. Okay. Okay, well, tell you what, that's a part of life, you have to know what you're doing, you have to know where you're going in life, and know what preparation you should have. If you don't have preparation, that's not others' problem. You get me? If you don't know what you need in life, that's nobody else's problem. So I don't think that really have nothing to do with the other team. That only shows the incompetence of the JFF and the personnels around the team then, if that's the problem. Yes, JD, let's keep our fingers crossed for the win. Yes. If they go out there and give their best, even if they lose, I will be happy. That's coming from Sam Bowen. I'm all about facts, bro. Don't like the drama stuff. Yes, man, but this is all about facts. This is all about facts. We have not touched any drama, none at all on this video. All right, yes. Kevin Williams, big up yourself. How you doing, man? All right, so the back line now. Ayer Dixon, Malik Robinson, Malachi Molina, and Bent. Are you guys okay with that back four? Because the problem is, you cannot just jump to put a back five out there because you might not have the additional pieces because Gooden and those guys were not there. You get me? So you don't want they are not going to be there. So you don't want to cause any unnecessary problem when you have all of your defenders. Them you have to pull out all of the stops at once. That might be a little bit problematic for me, at least for me. I don't know about you. At least for me, it might turn up a little bit problematic. So that's why I would just keep a back four rather than a back five. All right, you can use the same back four and interchange things to make the Malachi get secured. So Barrett would have to do defensive work. Barrett would have to drop back and fit in, and that Molina could go forward. You have different tactics that you could use in order to get the same person out there in like a five system. You understand me? So I don't necessarily think you should use all of the defenders at once. Because once one get a card or something or an injury, then you start of the panic, and you realize that when it comes on to panic, it don't really work well with Jamaica and this tournament so far. All right, I would switch Bell and Gooden. No, Gooden cannot play. I've said that Fana Gooden have a red card. He got a red card, so it carries over into this tournament, into this round. So he's the only one on the roster not available. He's not. He has not been eligible to play at this point. So we have 19 players, 2 goalkeepers, all right, and 17 outfield players. All right, 19 players, 2 goalkeepers included, 17 outfield players. Gooden is not available because he got a red card. All right, yes, so it carries over. All right, yes. Southcry said, one thing I would change is the way we play as a team. More possession, more moving the ball, less long kicks. All right, all right. Bless up, Mr. Owen. Hope all is well. I think Bell is better finisher than Gooden. Gordon, you're saying Gordon? No, I've not made the team as yet. I'm just asking you, what should we do? I'm done with the defense line. If you're happy with the defense line, we can move on from the defense line. That's what I was trying to do. Kai, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Gas no bricks says sorry, but Guatemala winning, bro. We are doing a preview. I have to complete my preview, so I don't really care who wins. It doesn't affect my preview. Gas no bricks. I have to do my job, and my job is to put information out there. Gooden going to be a big mist for the side. All right, yeah, but Gooden never really did much in the entire tournament until the last game. So, is it? Did you actually gather all of that from him playing in couple minutes in the game, because he never lost the entire game? So how did you gather all that of Gooden will be a serious miss when the others played? I don't, and the DNA, you have to be careful, Speedy, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Kevin, bless up, thanks for being here. Guys, make sure to come in, smash the like button so we can get the visibility here. We are only going to be doing 2 hours, because later I have a Nigeria video to cover over my next channel, which is Imaxit. And that's where we are going to be doing the next video as well. All right, or tonight we are going to be doing it like that, because we have more than one team to cover. We don't have Jamaica alone. We have Jamaica and Haiti and Canada to cover. So we put it over the Imaxit channel. All right. Mistake, Garden. Okay, so you would put Bell up front. All right. So if you put Bell up front, with Watson, what will happen to the midfield? Who you would put in the midfield? That's my problem. You get me? Because Bell have that ability to play as a false 9. Bella has the ability to play as a false 9, a cam, and also inside midfield as well. All right. So let me know. All right. So you said we should move Bell up front. All right. We're gonna move him up front here, and we are gonna take off Garden. Then we're gonna take off Garden and Dylan John. Dylan John, you would bring on then? All right, they'll put on Dylan John like that. Let me know. All right, let me know. Let me know. What say you? All right. Yes, we're trying to tweak the midfielder. We know that Mangatal definitely need to be in the midfield based on what he did over the time. Obviously, I have a problem with him kicking away the long balls, but I saw that he could play short passes as well. So if that's the instruction given, he will do his job. So that's why I said I think Mangatal would have to be the one out of them. Barrett, he had a yellow card coming on after coming on for Mangatal. But I still believe that his size and his skill set could help the team, to be honest. Yes, so those two I would put in midfield. I would put in the center of midfield. The wing areas now, that's where I have the slight problems. Jamani Bell and Watson, those are the players. Those two players. Most people would keep them on the field. I never liked what Watson did with the red card, potential red card offense. He needs to calm down and don't do those things, especially in a knockout game. You understand me? Yes. So I want to work on the wide channels, Let me go back and show you the players them that played. All right, so we have Mangatal, White played the last time. White played the last time as well, and then we have 19, which is Ashton Gordon from Atalanta United. He started in the final game, and remember we said we played better in this game. So it was a combination of everyone. Gordon pressed for a few balls and actually won them as well. So I don't know what to say to you. I think Gardner will start again. I think Gardner will be the one up front. I think this is the best thing. I think Gardner will come back in. Gardner will come back in. Because you have to have substitution. You have to have substitution. And this is how it's going to work. This is how it's going to work, guys. This is how it's going to work. Ashton Garden. I think the lineup might be very, very close to this. Very, very close to this. Very, very close. Very, very close. I think it's going to be very, very close to this lineup. I think the back line will be the exact thing. Maybe I'm not 100% sure about the keeper, but I thought after yesterday, after the performance first, I think they will keep the keeper in. So I think the back five might be the exact thing. Right here, the midfield, these two, so these 7 players, I think will be the exact, and I think him, the 8 player, and Bell, 9 player out of 11. I'm almost certain that they're going to be on the field. All right, 9 out of 11. All right, yes. So let me see what people are saying in the chat. Okay, no problem. We need to start Bell. Yes, man, Bell is on the field. He makes the best player of the 11 best players of the round, you know. So I think he's their talisman. So more likely he has to be on the field. I will only predict that Jamaica will lose if our opponent are way better. Guatemala is not miles ahead of us, so we can take them 100%. I think Jamaica can beat Guatemala. We need the number 4. We lost him, so I don't think our defense will hold up. 4-2 Jamaica losing. Colin Quest. All right. But JD, one game can give you confidence and momentum to go in, but we have to put everything in collective. So I said, I ask you what you saw for number 4, Gooden. What you saw from Gooden to say that he's the rock for the defense line, because I wouldn't say that, you know. I wouldn't say that he's the rock, you know. I wouldn't say that he's the rock. He has ability that advance the team and unlock Molina. So that is the big difference there. All right. Big up yourself, Stefan Wright. Oh, you doing, man? Hope all is well. People, please like it. No, man. People will like it. Nobody was actually here at the start, so they are here now, so they will like the video. So don't worry about that, man. I think the coach should start John and Bell together. And use a hard tackler. So you would put 3 in midfield. Let me know if it's 3 you're trying to get in midfield. Because the problem is, you know, Molina is not an individual that I truly trust, you know, on a defensive basis, you know. I think he's more of an attacking player. You know. That's why I'm saying, even though you're using the 4 at the back, it's not going to genuinely be a 4 at the back. You understand me? It's going to be different in transition. And every time when it's in transition, one of the midfielders will drop back to help the team, or the 3 will stay back and let Molina do his work, because he's one of our main players when we talk about creating spacing and ball work. He looks like he's one of the better ball movers on the field, maybe the best as well. You get me? So that's why. You get me? But I don't see him positioned well as a right back. So he could be there, but it's gonna be more like a decoy style. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I would play Bell behind the 9. So you want a 4-4-1-1. Right, that's what you want, Father Minot. Dylan John is our best defensive player. He need more playing time. So you put on Dylan John. JA can only score individual goals. We ain't going nowhere. Fire the coach, Colin Quest. Oh my God! But we are doing a work. We are trying to find the best possible way how they can get something. You get me? Because we'll watch 3 games, so we have to just become the coaches and do our thing. All right? Yes. 4-5-1. All right. 4-5-1. He said. Come on, coach, change things up. All right. John is a really good passer. I don't know why he's not starting. So he said Dylan John should be one of the personnel on the field. So you would take out Jason White and put in Dylan John. Right. Let me know if Jason White will be the one you take out, because Bell have to play. Barrett is one of them that give you something in the field, in the middle of the park. Mangatal does give you something in the middle of the park. Obviously, he kicks away the ball sometimes, but maybe that was instructed. All right, yes. I want to see 2 creative midfielder in the middle. Okay, with a defensive central. Molina better going forward. Yes. I don't even think he's full. Because remember, at this age, you can still change a position. I think he might not turn out to be a right back in the end, because his touches and his controlling of the play is very good. His crossing, very good. His range of passing, very good. And his IQ to read the game, very good. I think that will help him up the pitch a little bit more, because his defensive side is not the strongest in my estimation, you know, because we're giving it the good side of the player, but we have to explain the truth to you, which is I don't think he positioned well in the defensive zones. You get me? And that exposed the number 3 a lot. And everyone come here and bash the number 3. And when you look at it, it was him, Molina, not in position. So then the number 3 is all alone by himself. Obviously, you should know, you should learn, you should defend better. That is true. I'm not picking up for the number 3, but I'm just saying it exposes the centre back, and nobody mentioned that. I don't know if because Molina is a high profile player. You know, maybe that's the reason why we never mention it, but his position is bad. You get me? So hopefully we get, that's how I said, we would have put him in a right back position because of what we have. We don't have Gooden to start and to push him up the field. So we have to figure a way out to make him play there, but play as a decoy. So for instance, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if they're attacking, obviously, if they're attacking, this is how it's going to look. I hear Dixon, occupy that. Malik Robinson, bent, take over that. Molina, push up. Watson will be the striker, or Watson go over here, Gooden reach here, and Bell push up. And then it becomes a 4-3-3 system, or a 3-4-3 system. So you see, Molina would be occupying a space, and this is something what they did in the actual game the last time, guys. So this is something that I think they are going to be doing, because they realize that Molina, his defensive side is not the strongest. You get me? He's not the strongest. So that's what I saw them doing. That's why Molina was in midfield so much. And be honest, I have to give the coaches credit for them to see that and also try to implement a system that they can fit him in, because he's one of their best players, period. If not the best player for Jamaica. You know? Because when you look at his touches, not saying he performed the best for Jamaica. He has not been the best performer, but when you look at his ability on the field, you can see that he's the best player for Jamaica. Like their skill set and the amount of actual talent he has, you can clearly see it. But the problem is he has deficiencies as well. So they can't take him off the field, and they have to try to fit him in a place, and that is the tough thing. And that is the tough side to things, if you get what I'm saying. Let me know if you guys saw the same thing as me, alright? But this is how you will see the pattern of plays coming from the team. Alright, you will see them starting a 4-4-2 or a 4-4-1-1, and then them transition into a 3. You will always see the 3 because Molina ain't the defender. And once you see it, you realize that the coaches themselves know that he's not the strongest with the defensive side. But delivering the ball, hold up the ball, and connecting play, Definitely. He has those skill sets, which I don't think no one else in the team has all the other skill sets that he does have, but he doesn't have others. So that's why I have a team, because some people bring some things, some people some people don't have some. You get me? And clearly I saw that. Maybe he will improve over time, but for now I don't see it in him, and we have to be honest. No matter if you come from overseas or whatever, you have to be honest. You get me? You have to say what you saw. He's definitely up there with the most talented Jamaican player on the field. Period. When he touches the ball, you see it. But out of position, it is a problem. All right, and that could be exposed today. So for people watching from the Guatemala team, maybe that's something that they're going to try and target. Try to pin him back and don't get him into no attacking areas. And once you can do that now, he might slip out of position, and then he can exploit anyone that's going on that attacking that center back side. The right side is center back side. You can always expose it. You get me? Yes. Once you get him out of that little hole, which he always drifts. So for me, I think he's naturally a wing back. I think he's a wing back if he's playing around there, because he drifts to the wing back position even when you have four or a flat line around there. So that is a problem. The right back remind me of Dest. Yes, he plays similar to Dest style. That is true. That is definitely true. Blessings Tennessee. Oh, you do, man. Hope all is well with you and the family there, man. He is essential to the team. 100%, man. 100%. Yes. So what that's showing you, we can have players that are good, but they just don't have the full skill set, and maybe that alter your formation as well. You get me? And that's why when the coach said he never really he wants to save a player before he decides his system, that's why I never really complained, because I know that they needed persons in to know what they could do. You're not like a club to fit the players them that you want for your system. It's the opposite when you're doing coaching for a national team. You have to work with what you have, and you have to start from your best players them, because you want to make sure you get the most out of those players. So the formation really kind of fit, and the system kind of really fit the best players them, because you can't go in a game and you want to get the best out of your worst players. It makes no logical sense. You have to get the best out of your best players them, so you set your team around it. So that's why I never really bashed Miran so much on that statement. Let's go, Eddie. Football Vision, thanks very much. Yeah, the man skillful. Yes, man, he's very skillful, man. Very skillful. All right. Let me touch this here. Eddie gonna show Canada. Yeah, man, don't worry yourself. We're gonna get to the prediction. We're gonna get to Eddie as well. We make sure we give everybody their credit. Yes, but because we don't talk about Jamaica first, we have to make sure we put it in. We deal with everything, the players and everything. So, guys, if you have anybody you want to put in the team, let me know. All right, we started with Ahir Dixon, Malik Robinson, Bent, Molina, and then we gave Joshua Grant the nod over the next keeper, which is Twain Lynch. Twain Lynch played well in the first two games, had some errors here and there, and you can say the same thing about Joshua. But what I saw about Joshua, he commands his backs. His speed to get out is a little bit more faster for me. Yes, and that is important, because the style that Jamaica plays in is very much important. You get me? That personally is much more vital towards the style that they play. You get me? To maximize it. All right, and then we have Jason White, Mangatal, Ronaldo Barrett, Jamani Bell, which makes the best team of the group, group 11. All right, Ashton Garden and Watson. All right, this is the real formation. This was just out of like in transition. This was the right formation, but we were just trying to show you how it would look when they're attacking. All right, yes. So this is the actual formation. What would you do right here to make any difference? All right, yes. And make sure as you come in, smash a like button. Get this video to at least 100 on it. Let me try and get the video. Let me get the link for the next video, so you can drop a like on it. You can make we reach the other day you guys gave it 30 likes. We would be grateful for the same thing. It helps out the video. Worst off, we are doing it on the next channel. So I'm gonna give you that. Even though a few people drop a like on it, but I'm gonna get the link, and you just drop a like on it instant. All right. Yes. So I'm gonna give you the link link right here and drop a like and come back. We're going to be here for a little while chopping up things. Yes, because I want to hear you guys take and stuff. All right. And then we have to predict it as well. You get me? Yes. So we have dropped the link. So a few persons just run over there. 2 seconds. Drop a like on it and get us to 30, 40, 50, 100. Like, it doesn't matter. If you like the show, subscribe and hit the like button on both channels. All right. Yes. So let me continue right here. Manners, mad vibes. All right, you need to call in and give me some pointers on the Canadian 80 conversation in mad vibes. Omar Folin said, do you think that it's because of the confidence why JA don't recycle the ball more? Do you think our defenders are comfortable on the ball? Molina is comfortable on the ball. That's one thing I can say. I am not 100% sure about the others, but I think Molina is comfortable on the ball. But it could still mean that they don't want to lose it because they don't know each other so much. You understand me? And this is the first they're playing at this high level, so they are not fully confident in each other. That could be true. That could definitely be true. But let me wait and see. I'm not 100% sure. I'm a little bit confused there. So give me a little time and I will figure it out, big boss. All right. Won't get to make trouble in your stream today. JA and Canada and playing at the same time. Okay, Concacaf a bad mind me. But mad vibes, I am going to be streaming both of them on the Imaxit. Alright? Alright? Dr. Dryful, can you avoid the big bad word? Dr. Dryful, I'm begging you, please. Just avoid the big bad word for no reason. Alright? Yes, the big bad word is not necessary, big boss. Alright? Let we deal with the thing decent, no man. Alright, we can have decent videos. Alright, yes. And thanks for everyone that went over there to hit the like button so we can get that. And subscribe over there as well, because we're building both channels. Both channels are running. Alright, yes, we are already at 11. So by the end of the stream, we can get to 30 and everything is good. Alright, I don't know why this guy, you can just give a score update on your team. Alright. So Arsenal finished the game 4-2. All right, 4-2. 4-2. Leon Bailey came in in the 67th minute. All right, yes. And Arsenal scored 2 goals after Martinez, Emiliano Martinez own goal, and Gabriel Martinelli goal to put them back at the top of the Premier League. City will be coming right after. If City wins their game because they have scored a ton more goals than Arsenal, they would go to the top. All right, so you get what you want, Dr. Dryful. We're not going to talk about Liam Bailey or nothing. We are going to concentrate on the U-17. We have so much information, so let me do that, my brother. All right, we have different videos for that. All right, yes. Oh, them let the game Oh yeah, okay, but let me stay on point. Let me stay on point, guys. All right. So based on what we have now, Gooden is not there. I think most people would maybe change 1 or 2 personnels out of this. If you're rewatching the video, let me know who you would change. But if you would change just 1 or 2 personnel, drop it in the chat, no problem. And based off this, what you have and what you saw, let me explain something that I saw. I've said it throughout my videos. But people never picked it up. I said to you, the style that we're playing, the reason why I'm not so impressed with the style, it looks like we don't check the condition. You understand me? Because every single 45 minutes, every single time Jamaica comes back out in the second half, they dropped off like a cliff. So I do believe that they are suffering from more of a some condition around the location. You understand me? Because you can't be playing to the 45th minute and then as soon as you sit down and rest, you are more tired. That simply means, as what people say, the altitude and those stuff might cause problems to them. So when tournaments like this are happening in the future, people should make sure they can educate themselves on the matter and then fix it. You get me? Just like when we had the World Cup going on, For the ladies, they did something in Mexico. They did something like that. The ladies trained in a high altitude before they came to Mexico to play the games. I saw the similar thing. I said it right throughout my live streams. I said, why is it they looked so bad after 45 minutes? But when I looked at something, read up a few things, and realized that okay, you're running at a high level pace, but once you stop and to start back, that's when the fatigue start to sit in, and that is a part of altitude problems. So I think next time you have to factor that in as a Jamaican team. How to go, you have to alter a system to the location that you're playing, just like what the Reggae Girls did to play in Mexico. So it's something important as well, guys. I've said it in my stream, and everybody moved past it, never really understood what I was saying. And then I went and did my own research, and I realized, because look at it, guys, go back and watch the Costa Rica game. Jamaica played solid to the 45 minutes. They came out 45 minutes, and Jamaica touched the ball around 5 times between 45 minutes and 60 minutes. And you're wondering what's really going on. So I think the altitude problem might be, the altitude problem combined with the system that Jamaica playing might cause the biggest problem for them. They're not getting the right thing out of themselves, because they have to be fighting from the start, the restart of all games. Go back and look at all games, and you realize why I've said that. And now when I need to start giving me respect, because I'm learning in school, all right? Because I am the first one and only one talk about that. All right, so I'm definitely learning in school. All right. So let me know if you saw the same thing. I think the altitude problem might be causing most of the lackluster second halves for Jamaica. And you know me, I don't play excuse game. But if I'm researching and I have something to bring to you guys, I have to bring it to you guys and explain to you what the problem is. All right. My advice said 2-1. JA. Canada 3-1. All right. Okay. Thank you. But this is not the Arsenal show. We will get to Arsenal show. Remember, we have a lot of things happening in the Concacaf. So let me focus on the Concacaf, my man. That is the thing. I don't understand JD playing good in the first half, and when the second half came, them lost. That's what I know. I've researched, because I said something, subconsciously. I never knew what it meant, but when I went and do my research, I've realized something. So maybe they need to. Miran, if you're listening, alter your play, alter the Gono 100%, going forward every single time, because that's what left in the players them winded. And that is what I will blame the coach on, because I know that's a 1000% fact. All right, 1000% fact. That is the problem. So you have to know, you have to strategize the right way to be effective. Remember, you're planned. You're not from the location. You have to, and you never planned for it. So you have to figure ways how to fit in, and it's going to be hard for them to fit in. That is why them should have arrived earlier in Guatemala. Yes, but you have to structure your way. You're already there. Competition going on, so you have to structure your way how to get the best out of it. All right, big up yourself, jobless. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Aston Villa is a different breed. JD, you love too much self-praise. Oh God. All right, thank you very much. Again, but you want me to talk about Arsenal. I'm not going to talk about Arsenal. All right, yes, I'm not going to talk about Arsenal. Guys, please smash the like button. Thanks very much. Make sure to subscribe over here. The video will not be over here. It will be over the Imaxit channel, because we are trying to make sure we can reach out to everybody, which is the 80 masses and everybody, and you guys are over there. If you are not over there, we have dropped the link to the video, so you can go over there as well. All right, yes, but let me know your thoughts, guys. We have 83 in the house. This should be maximum 2 hours, as what we said. We're going to touch on the other games, yes, but we had to work on Jamaica system and everything. Yes. Let me know your thoughts. Give me some prediction. Are you guys feeling confident? Are you voting? Let me see the poll. How the poll going? Let me check the poll to see how the poll going. If people are much more confident today. All right, the poll. Where's the poll? Are you guys seeing the poll, guys? Yeah, because okay, I can see the poll right here. I don't need the necessary phone to see the poll. All right, we don't need. Say Jamaica, Guatemala is 64-21. Okay, and Canada 4-11. So according to these polls, Jamaica will be defeating Guatemala, and Canada will be losing to Haiti. So obviously, Mad Vibes Africans will not like that. JD, end the show and talk about Arsenal and Aston Villa. Really, brother? If you know about me, Dr. Joyful, they said I love self-praise too much. Well, the one thing about me, you know that I'm a consistent person and I'm a very organized person. I have not even touched on Haiti and Canada as yet. You understand me? And I have all the information. That's why I watch all games to learn about the teams. Anybody that said they don't want to watch all games are just clueless and just want to sell a narrative. Alright, so I have all the necessary information in my videos. So I'm very sorry, sir. I'm not going to do that. I don't care about Aston Villa and I don't care about Arsenal until I'm doing that video separate. I'm very sorry. Show some respect to the kids them. Alright? Show some damn respect to the kids. You're too big and feisty. You boy, Dr. Dryful. Alright? Yes. With altitude, you need at least 2 weeks to get acclimatized. That is true. But what they could have done the same thing as what the reggae girls did. Alright? Yes. I never knew how altitude can affect your breathing until I went to Colorado for the first time and riding a bike. Well, that's where I wanted them to do. Where I wanted them to go to Colorado before they ended up there. So maybe that's something that they have to work on in the future. All right. Guatemala should win easily. Okay. Now we see what you're talking about. All right. But it's not Guatemala and Jamaica alone in the tournament. It's more personal. So that's how it is. Dwayne Thomas, massive respect. Thanks very much for being here, Big Boss. All right. Yes. I agree. With Joyful, Guatemala. Okay, whatever. I can't bother with these guys. All right, but you can't agree with Joyful. Joyful want me to end my show to talk about Arsenal winning. I think enough videos are there to talk about Arsenal winning. Africans, please tell JD 80 is just safe. A Montreal Academy. Bello owns these boys. Alright, no problem. You see, if you get beaten later, Mad Vibes, make sure you turn up in the post-match analysis. That's all I'm going to say to you. Make sure you turn up for the post-match analysis. Alright, anyways, let me shift over to the bigger picture here. The bigger picture here. Right here, so people can understand what's going on, because a lot of people might not know, because clearly if you follow Jamaica, you don't necessarily get everything like for the competition. Yes, so guys, let me tell you this. First thing, anybody, you can face anybody at any time. Look, you're on a bracket. It's class 2 brackets. One bracket over here, bracket A, it's with Mexico. Bracket B, it's with United States. So Jamaica can face anybody at any time, because it's a football game and anybody can win the game. And then Jamaica has to face one of these teams over here if they make it to the finals. So and anybody over the one bracket can actually make the finals. All right, anybody can actually make the finals. So for me, watching all games whenever I have the chance to, it's meaningful. It is meaningful because you're educated on all teams and where they could go. Alright, so any game you can watch, being a Jamaican, you can watch any game, because Jamaica could play any team. If you think Jamaica is that good and can make it to the finals, they could play any team. And third and fourth, you could play any team in that. So you can play in the finals, third and fourth from the different brackets. So any team could make it. Alright, yes. So that's why it's always good for me to be here sharing my information that I've gathered over the time. Alright, yes. It might not make sense too much, but no, I don't think it's much. I think it's the lesser portion of it, you know. Might as well end it. Nobody want to talk about trash Jamaica, all right? But I'm not talking about Jamaica. No, I'm talking about the entire tournament, all right? Yes. All right. Love the senior 80 win. It was a good win. It was a good win. It was a good win. Be honest, it was a good win. But I did a video on that separate over the Imaxit channel because I never did the live stream last night. I will be doing the final game against Chile that they have. If they win, they will go through. But Dumarne, Borgela, Bathsheba, Ketna Louis, they are some special players, you know. But their passing was not the best yesterday. I want them to do better on the passing if they want to go on to win against Chile. But they do have the front line that can match to anybody in world football. Dumarney is something not normal. You get me? I saw people try to body slam her just to stop her in the girl game. You know, I know people would say that she don't look, she don't have the physical, she don't have the womanly makeup, but that she's a special athlete, man, special athlete. You know. Yes, special athlete. So 81 4-0. It's over the Imaxit channel, and make sure you check that out if you follow football. All right. Yes, I heard 80 has 6 players from USA and 6 from France. Do you know where they play? All right. So we have everything here. We have everything for you. Let me go on 80 to tell you. All right. So 80 has you said 6 from United States. 1, 2. 1, 2 here. All right, I'm only seeing 2 from United States. All right, from Canada. From Canada, it's different now. From Canada, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and you have okay. All right, so it's mixed between Canada and United States. You get me? More I think came from Canada, than United States, and then the rest, a few came from France as well, and also from Haiti. So you know that they do have a good ceiling. They do have a good ceiling. All right. Yes. So it's a mixture of personnels. All right. And the 80 team is very good because remember the 80 they are double time champions for the Caribbean U-15. So they were producing talents inside the country naturally to mix with the personnels outside. And they have played good in this tournament. Obviously, calls went against them like the other teams as well. So it is what it is. All right. Senegal women team no good. All right. That's what Danica Knight says. JD, talk about how Guatemala going to beat this Jamaica team. What I talked about Jamaica team. I talked about the Jamaica team and the gaps that they do left. Obviously, if you're reading between the lines, you would have realized that Jamaica. That would be beneficial to Guatemala. So when I'm pointing out the faults for Jamaica and the positives for Jamaica, it's 2 different sides. So Guatemala can take the faults for their advantage. You get me? And the strengths are just Jamaica's strengths. You understand me? Yes. Thank you, youth inspiration upliftment, man. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make this video as positive as possible. But you have some mans, they came in, they just want to fight. All right. Okay, Gas No Break said he's here to not support Jamaica. Me, okay, you want to support me? No problem, man. Thanks very much, man. But we are talking about everything, all right? So 80 has a mixture of players, guys. 80 ain't no soft soap team, all right? So now we're going to look at it a little bit clearer, guys, all right? So let me go through the rest of the teams that we have games coming up for. All right, and you can give me some prediction. All right, I'm trying to get it big enough so you guys can see it. All right, right there. So as you can see right there, Mexico playing Nicaragua. What you guys expect to happen in that game? Let me just go through that. Let me just go through that because I've not done this part on this channel. So let me just go through that. So Mexico, Nicaragua, who you think winning that one? We had a paper yesterday. So I want to see if you guys are going to go into the same pattern as well. So Mexico, Nicaragua, person said that comfortable win coming for Mexico in that one. So let me know if you guys went the same route on it. All right. And make sure to smash the like button as soon as you come in. We're going to give you the next video on the next channel, so you can subscribe over there. Yes, we're going to share it a few more times. You guys can go there and just drop the like on it if you want. Yes. So this is the live. You can subscribe over there. That's where we're going to be keeping the live tonight. So make sure you become a part of it, all right? Yes. And make sure you get the likes to at least 40, 30, 40, 50, any amount, we will be grateful because that will help us in the algorithm. We saw that 11 people. All right, it's at 15. So 15 more likes and we're good. Thanks very much. So for Mexico, we're just running over the entire grouping and then we stick on the main teams them that we're going to be covering, which is the Canada and the Jamaica games. All right, but we'll go through it first. All right. Talk EPL. Don't worry yourself, man. Morning, Jermaine. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Nicaragua 3-1. Wow. Explain to me, Omzo, why you go for Nicaragua 3-1. I know that Nicaragua could be a challenging team. They do press well. They have the passing ability. They have the composure, the possessioning. They are not a bad team, but I just believe that the talent level of Mexico is a little bit higher. You know, so they could come out and they play football similar to them. You know, so if you have the same similarities but you have higher quality, I think you will more repeat the process than Nicaragua, and I do believe that's what I would say that will give Mexico the win still. Fan of mine that went for Mexico. Danica went for Mexico, winning the first half. So she's disrespecting. She's disrespecting Nicaragua. I would not go as far as that. I said Nicaragua will cause some problems, you know, guys. So note you're disrespecting it. Sam Bowen said Mexico 7-0. Easy walk in the park. Oh my God. The disrespect to the other teams. Brando said easy win for Mexico. All right. So that's in a few hours, you know. And if you guys are right that they battered Nicaragua, I will come and tell you guys I'm sorry because you guys are better. You guys are better than me. All right. Mexico will give Nicaragua 1 for every letter of every letter in the country. My God, Africans, you're talking greasy like that? All right, Mexico easily to the finals. No, I can't say easily as yet, you know, because we don't see the whole stretch as yet. All right, we can't jump to say easy. Omzo is the type of person who thinks Jamaica can win Mexico. Stop trying to tell the man how to run him show. And want him to talk. No, he's gonna do that. He's gonna. You know, this show people dictate and bad me up always, and it's okay. All right. Colin Quest says 7-0 Mexico. So nobody giving Nicaragua a chance. So you see when Nicaragua turn up later, and Nicaragua put on a good performance and maybe collect a 3-0 or something, lose 3-0. Hopefully you guys give them their respect. That's all I'm going to say. But the big scores, Africans be talking, but when Canada loses, his Wi-Fi ain't working. All right. Youth Inspiration Upliftment says Mexico 5, Nicaragua 1. Oh my God. JD got all the bad mind viewers laugh out loud. All right. JD, Mexico will go to the finals easily. Click that. No, I would not say easily because you don't look at the bracket. You have Honduras in their bracket. You have Panama in their bracket. I don't think they are going to walk over both of those teams. They are not going to walk over. They played Panama before, and I know they made changes. That is 100% true. They were trying to make sure they don't collect additional yellow cards. That is true. But at the same time, don't think Panama is a walkover team. I'm very sorry, guys. All right? Yes. Win, lose, or draw, JAR Canada, you know Medea. I know that. All right? So anyways, Trinidad, El Salvador, guys. Trinidad, El Salvador. This is the next game that will be played. And then, so now I understand. So you see, if you had told me that Mexico could find it easy to qualify for the World Cup, which is the semifinals, guys. It's 4 teams qualified for the semifinals. I would have agreed with you there, Stefan. You get me? Because maybe El Salvador will pose a challenge, but I truly believe that when Mexico is at their flying colors, they will smoke El Salvador and smoke Nicaragua as well. You understand me? But I don't know if they're going to be on their solid form every single game. You know? That's my problem. So Trinidad and Tobago, El Salvador, Trinidad and Tobago, they did well to a certain point. I want to give them their credit. They did well to a certain point, but I don't necessarily think they were this this top echelon team. I think they are a bit, they are one of the lower rated teams in the group. They try to play football good enough, but it looks like they are just not at the highest part of their development. You know, they performed well when United States dropped off. Anybody says that they were competitive with United States, it's just a lie. You understand me? United States really, they were tying, working on things. They could have given these guys 20. You understand me? It was not a competition. I don't think they are all that of a good team. You know? Yes, I don't think so. So I think El Salvador will carve them apart. I think El Salvador will win comfortable by at least 2 goals, over 2 goals. I think El Salvador will win over 2 goals. So in the quarterfinals, I'm expecting El Salvador versus Mexico. All right, yes. All right, let me go through the comments to see if people agree with me. Africans, Canada catching the plane back home like JA. Okay, Trinidad 1, El Salvador 0. Okay, Trinidad can start book their flight to go home. I think so. I think so. But they have a good way how they played football, but they will get better in the future. Just like Suriname, just like Curacao. I think Trinidad takes it 3-2. All right. Let's see. I think this is going to be where the beatdown comes. This is going to be where the beatdown comes. I think El Salvador, we're out here disrespecting El Salvador. They're going to put at least 3 past Trinidad. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. We just saw Trinidad playing Barbados and never really looked better until it went down, to be honest. El Salvador 1. All right. Massive respect for the super chat. Charles Brahman, Jamaica 2-1 today, and watch them upset United States. I will not go to that part as yet. All right. Let me just try and do one video. Let me try and do one video first. Guys, make sure to smash a like here as well, you know. Don't just go over to the next channel. We have 88. We still not reach 100 as yet. Please do hit the like button. Let me aim for 150 if you're going to complete the 2 hours, all right? Yes. So let me go up to 150 at least so you can get some visibility out there, all right? Yes. Anyways, let me move on to the rest of the games because Charles Brahma, he said what he said and he's not taking it back, all right? Panama, Cuba. What say you in that one, guys? Cuba was one of the best teams, you know, in the group. I think Cuba and Jamaica on the same level based on how they performed. I thought that Costa Rica was slight better than both, but slight, not far, as what I first thought. Not far. Slight better than both, but not far. All right, yes. So Cuba, I think Cuba might have a realistic chance to cause problems to Panama, but I just believe that this Panama team will get over the line, all right, because they are big, fast, strong, technical, and they do have a striker, Waldar, whatever his name is. He made the team of the year, the team of the round, sorry, team of the round, all right, yes, as what I told you, he's going to make the team of the round, and here you guys came, told me who is the best strikers them, and I told you who is the best striker, and he's in it. You see what I funny? But you guys don't come back and tell me that, oh, damn, JD, you really know football, man. Because you come here and tell me that that's the best striker. And it turns out that he is the best striker. You guys trying to avoid for giving me my credit. You get me? Yes. I need my credit. Especially from Dr. Joyful. yo, Jamaicans are confident enough, and am I not? Alright, Danica said 2-1 Panama, and Panama, I went with Panama as well. May say upset. No, I'm gonna keep it until our next super chat come in. Alright, yes. Standing firm, positive energy only. I thought this is a positive stream. This is a positive stream, period, to all countries. Maybe just a while ago I said something like maybe Trinidadians might not respect, but I'm very sorry if I come off a little bit harsh, but that's just me. I just have to say it as how I see it, you know. On paper it should be Panama, but which Cuba shows up? Yes, if Cuba shows up, guys, if Cuba shows up like what played, you know what? If Cuba shows up like what they did in the entire grouping, because against Jamaica they could have scored equally amount of goals as Jamaica scored as well. They created similar amount of chances, just the same. They were playing, both of them opening up each other one-on-one, gun-ho. They are a good team, all right? They are a good team. They are dedicated. If they can turn up and put in just that performance that they did in the first round, they can cause Panama problems. But I just believe that Panama slightly better. Antonio Rajas, big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. You need to come on the show one of these days, you know, Rajas. You need to call me as well. We have a reason. JD, I believe me, Cuba 2-1. So he thinks that the upset will come in this one. All right. I told you guys where my upset coming, you know. I told you guys where my upset coming. All right. So Cuba 2-1. People want to kill me now. No, well, you see, they said positive, you know, and then you start the war, you know. All right. Owen said Jamaica has the big, fast, and strong patent. Don't call anyone else that JD. No. Guys, we just Haiti. Haiti is bigger than Jamaica. Guadeloupe is bigger than Jamaica, and Panama is bigger than Jamaica in size. And they're fast, just the same, and they're very strong. You get me? So I can't give Jamaica the big, fast, and strong claim. All right. Umza said, JD, you make 20 prediction and get one right. Laugh out loud. And after he self-hype himself. Oh my God. They disrespect me. Said I get. Look. First thing, I said United States first, Canada second, Trinidad third, Barbados fourth. All of that happened. The next group now, Mexico first, Panama second, Guatemala. I said Guatemala after seeing them played. All right, coming third. That happened. For Jamaica group, I had Costa Rica first, Jamaica second, Cuba third, Guadeloupe fourth. That happened. Then the next one now with Curacao. Curacao is a big disaster. I said Mexico first, Panama second, yeah, Curacao. We got that right. Then Suriname let me down. I had Suriname, you know. I had Suriname between Suriname and El Salvador for third and fourth, you know. All right, and then Suriname let me down. So the only team that let me down in my prediction was Suriname. Only. So I got everything else right. Every single else thing right. You understand me? So no bother with it. No, don't bother with it, Umzo. I have gotten every single thing else right. All right. Had to wait 5 minutes after subbing, but I agree with what you said. Trinidad only start playing football when they go behind. El Salvador will put the game to bed early if TNT are asleep. Thank you very much, my brother. I know you know I'm not trying to disrespect TNT. I'm a respectable person, but I just believe that El Salvador, we think we disrespect them too much, you know, and we as Jamaicans sometimes we just say some things, you know. So sorry about that. All right. Damn, no one got faith in Jamaica. So they have faith. They said Charles Brahma, they said Jamaica will beat Guatemala. You get me? They said they are going to beat Jamaica. You want people to come on and say Jamaica will beat USA, and people don't want to say that, Charles Brahma. So you can't force them to say that. All right? Yes. All right. So Honduras, Bermuda, guys. Honduras, Bermuda. What say you guys in that one? Remember, we have 40 more minutes to go. 40 more minutes to go. Honduras, Bermuda. What say you? What say you? Honduras, Bermuda. Bermuda, guys, before you make your voting, let me show you the Bermuda team. Because I don't want you to make your vote blindly. We have to make sure we educate you on the matter. Whether or not it's going to work, I just want to make sure you know before you vote. Bermuda team have more players playing overseas than Jamaica team. All right. So if it's overseas, that gives you the hype and how you vote. Definitely you could look at it. All right. Yes. So they have Brookhouse in England, United States. So right here, let me show you. Let me make sure we block it out so you can see all them. You can see them good for yourself. Let me maximize it one more so you can see them. All right. See it there. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the players them coming out of overseas, out of the 20 guys. So let me know what say you. All right. Yes. So don't jump to judge. Don't jump to judge so fast before you make a prediction. All right. Let me know because people always said this and that will get slapped up. All right. Yes. But Honduras, Honduras is definitely one of the favorites for the entire competition. Honduras is one of the favorites for the entire competition, yes. But I think this Bermuda team will show us why we need to watch the Bermuda team, because what that's going to help us to learn that we can put overseas players in the team, and we do get it right over time. You get me? It might not come instant, but over time. So we need to watch Bermuda as well. And that is the reason for watching all teams. There's so much things you're learning because we are watching all teams. These are the reasons why you watch all teams. All right? Yes. And then now, if you don't watch all teams, you will end up like Charles Brahma. You get me? Yes. All right, all right, all right. Let me see now. Mad Vibe says, Suriname food get nyam. Yes, yes. Suriname did get battered. You know. Okay, we will win 2-1 if the game is able to end around 70 minutes. Okay, so you think that Jamaica will be leading? Oh God, just follow the. Let me just go through this, guys. I don't want to spoil the stream. Danica said Honduras 4-1. All right. Honduras 6-0. My God, even with what I'm showing them, they are still not applying anything. All right. Aquil, thanks very much for being here. Says 5-1 Honduras. So he believes that. So Aquil, did you factor in what they brought in? No. No. It's not low tier players. Aquil, it's not low tier players. They are good players. They are good players. Aquil. And even if they are low tier players, they are better than the players that they would have been further in their development because they are in higher societies. You get me? So you cannot just say low tier, because the Concacaf region is a low tier region. You understand me, Aquil? So that is true. So that simply means they could be low tier, but still better than what we have here, and classed as low tier because your ranking is according to what standard you're at or what level you are at. And they're at a higher level coming in from England. You get me? So they could deemed as low tier, but way better than everything else in the Concacaf. Honduras 6, no doubt. Apply my Mexico coming to Honduras. All right. I don't agree with Aquil that they are low tier. Bermuda is a good team. Don't rule them out. I see a 2-2 draw. Well, that is a part now that I might not give you. The 2-2 draw might be tough, but it's possible. All right. Only top 2 teams will qualify. No, all 4 teams, once you make it to the semifinals, you will qualify. JD, your team going to get slap up. All right, my God. He thinks only Jamaica is good. Anthony Rogers said, JD, the Dutch style of play is influential. Influencing how Suriname and Curacao plays. They want to play nice football, but results counts. Winning ugly is good sometimes, but what I would say, they need to mix not the quality football with more physicality towards it, and I think they're going to get it because the Suriname main team got it over time. The Suriname main team got it over time. Suriname was beating stick of the group. Guatemala 8, Jamaica 2. I don't know, why are you still betting on Jamaica when we I watch the Bermuda games, but I just don't see it happening for them. Okay. So but remember, they're coming up against Honduras. Honduras is one of the favorites for the entire tournament. You understand me? For the entire tournament. That's the big difference. So all right, so for instance, all right. You know, I won't use any example. Suriname lacks aggression in their football. Love their technical ability, but need more fight. Yes, I do believe that. The fight in the Concacaf region is a problem. They got it at the big level. I think over time they're going to get it at a youth level. But keep on bringing in the talents to come and play for Suriname, and they're going to eventually get better. Greetings, Maislin. How you doing, man? Suriname a bug side. Oh, God. 2-2. Equal penalties. Yes. Equal penalties. All right. So everyone says Honduras. So we have Honduras on that. All right. Now, so Costa Rica, guys. And don't just use Costa Rica game against Jamaica, because what most people never talked about is the players them that they substituted for Costa Rica. And they brought them in. And once they brought them in, they dominated the game as well, to be honest. You understand me? So use the actual footballing logic to judge these games. All right? Yes. All right. So Costa Rica versus Puerto Rico. What say you? Let me know. What say you? Let me know. And we are gonna put the video. We are gonna put the stream link for the next video one more time. one more sets of times. So for later, it's on the Imaxit channel. So all you can do is just subscribe over there. We have two channels that we normally cover things. All right, one is mainly international, All right, yes, but because we're gonna be covering two games, we decided that let me do it like that. All right. Yeah, so for me, Puerto Rico is a very good team. I think it will they will cause them all sorts of problem. I do believe that. I do believe that. Because Puerto Rico team, they are all Americans as well. They are all Americans. Majority of them are Americans. But the Costa Rican team, I think they are much better than what we are giving them credit for. I can't. You know what I can't understand? They drew 2-2 with Jamaica, which we are Jamaicans. And then we said they are not good. So what are we saying then? If Costa Rica is not good and we drew 2-2 with them. So how is it they are not good? So and then we want to say that we're going to beat United States at the same time. So how we work out that? You know, sometimes we need to stop. We need to stop fight with the teams. That's all. Just stop fight with the team. That will leave good. Danica said 3-0 Costa Rica. Costa Rica should have players back. So no low level performance. Costa Rica 3-0. All right, and they're gonna start their best players. In qualifiers, PR was a decent side. I think they will push CR, but in the end, lopsided 5-2. All right, 5-2. All right. All right, no problem. 5-2. Costa Rica will lose to the Chinese version of America. Them good. All right. Hey, guys, you do you see Costa Rica losing to the Chinese version of America? I don't know why we are so disrespectful. The Chinese version of America. Good Lord, help me. The Chinese version of America. Oh my God, it's the first time I've heard that. All right. Issa Allen, bless up yourself, man. Thanks very much for being here, big boss. Hope all is well with you and the family. It looked like I missed that comment, Issa. Yes. Jerome says a big diss that man. What is a big diss, Jerome? What did I say? No, he said. I think he's talking Soul Cry. The Chinese. Oh yeah. I think that's it. Soul Cry. I can't read out all of the messages, because other people watching the show from other countries. Remember, my fan base is wide, Yes, so we cannot diss the teams them like that, If we want to make people show Jamaica respect, we have to show the other teams them respect. Soul Cry. So even though we think that they have American players, we don't have to go over the top. Soul Cry. Please, just make it be respectful. Soul Cry. May I beg you? I think that's what Jerome talking about, right? Colin Quest said JA no good cause no good. They should have beaten us by 3 love. Okay. All right. So clearly people said that Costa Rica will win it. All right. So now we have Canada 80. Canada 80, guys. Canada 80. 60,000 shots coming here. Only one of the games. Bad calls went against them. No, I ask you, what kind of this is that, Jerome? What kind of this is that? Like, what did I say something wrong? What you didn't like? Or it was the comment. Let me know, because I never responded to it. I don't know what you like. What was the conversation? All right, so Canada 80 now. All right, let me take the floor. All right, because you have some mans in the chat. You have 2 mans in the chat. Highly confident. All right, I say this is the one that I think have the most likely. Look, Guatemala, Jamaica, you don't have no upset there. The only Cuba, Panama. Yeah, I would say put Cuba. If Cuba can beat Panama, that would be an upset, because Cuba might be a little bit lower ranked than Panama. Trinidad, El Salvador would not be an upset there. You get me? Puerto Rico, Costa Rica might be slightly of an upset. But the real true upset, I think, is Haiti versus Canada. Haiti, their pressing team cause all sorts of problems throughout games, create chances over and over. They do leak goals, so we can't not put that part in it. Canada is a high intensity playing team. They have rotated well. They know about the competitions. They have quality players. But I am not really sold based on how they play football coming in this tournament. I'm not really sold, and I have not been really sold on Canada's performances at the lower levels. The U-17s, girls and boys. I don't think they have actually pulled it off well for me. I thought that I wanted them to do more. This is not 18 and Canada, all right? Because I don't know why people think if I say something, I'm 18 and Canada. This is not overhyping Suriname or 80, all right? I'm just saying that 80 will be a problem more than what the one Mad Vibes and Canada will, and Africans will tell you, all right? Yes, all right. All right, so well, here comes 80. 88, Canada 3 score. Dead with laugh. I have not said nothing like that. All right, 80, I go bust them head. All right. Give me some prediction, guys. Bless up Football Global. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. France, USA, England, Belgium, all are Chinese made. They are teams with multiple nations attached to them. But yet, we Jamaicans don't believe we should do the same. Okay, okay? Alright, no JD. Alright. 82, Canada nil. Alright, Colin Quest. I know Colin Quest bad mind Canada, so we will not rank no, we will not rank Colin Quest statement. He just don't like Canada because Canada beat up Jamaica in Canada in the big tournament. So that's why he's carrying a feelings for them. Alright, yes. Not you, JD. It was the reference to try. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, fan of mine, because certain people bad mind the overseas players. Okay, good lord. Where is it going now? I said I don't want to play 80. Okay, yeah. Oh, you said it. You said he never wanted to play 80. But the one Mad Vibes, he's so confident. Oh, 80 is the smaller version, Canada. Oh, yes, they are not going to do nothing. We are going to brush them. All right. So we are going to look for Mad Vibes because I think this is where the upset comes. I think it is a problem. It is a problem. Yeah, here we talk about Jamaica and if we have the resources. My God, if Haiti never had war in their country and they could get to train and them stuff there, I think Haiti would be a superpower team right now. Believe me, the crop of players that they're developing, not normal, man. So, and they're getting from overseas as well. So I'm not gonna act like they're not getting from overseas. All right? Yes. Canada about to get dog walk. No, I have not said anything like that, Charles Burma. Stop overhype the situation. Canada could win the game. I'm just saying this is the game that people should look out for upsetting this game. All right? Yes. So that's why we are doing these games because both of these games could go anywhere. All right? 84-2. I think 4-3 Canada winning it. A back and forth affair. All right. So Africans putting some respect on Haiti's name, but the one the one Mad Vibes, he ain't doing it. All right, he ain't doing it. All right. Yes, 86 Canada nil. No. Kevin Williams. No, you're gone over the top now. You're gone over the top, Kevin Williams. You cannot be like that. You know. Yes. All right. Let me switch over to the final program. Yes. All right. So we have done all of that. We are just going to go through the rest of the graph and then we do our thing, chop up our thing, send in all your questions that's needed. Yes, because we have covered everything. You can pull up this video. This video was very informative and we did everything that we needed to do. All right. Yes. But I've dropped the link in the stream so you guys can go over and get us to at least 30 likes on the stream for later. It's not going to be over here, so you can go over the next account and support it as well over the Imaxit. That's where we're going to be doing two shows. We have a show coming up 8 o'clock, which is Nigeria trying to fit up themselves for World Cup. They're coming up against Colombia, which Colombia is a good team. We have watched them in all levels of football. Yes. If Haiti had Jamaica's resources right now, it's a wrap. Yes, I think if Haiti had Jamaica's resources, it's a wrap. Yes. If Haiti had the resources, they would be a major factor in Concacaf. Yes, because if the man them can't even train majority of the times, you get me? No, Charles Brahma, it's a fact. It's a fact because they are doing it without nothing. JD, I hope the teeth in refs were knocked out of the first. Believe me, Jerome, the games that we're going to be talking about tonight, I expect ref to go against both of Jamaica and Haiti because both of them, I thought that Haiti gets a whole lot of bad calls as well. A whole lot of bad calls. You get me? Yes, and it went against them because they never even get the points. El Salvador got the entire win. Yeah. Yes, Kemar, 1-0 Canada, all right? All right. Romain Newman, JD, I live in Canada, but trust me, if Jamaica had just the fields and facility I see here, we would be a lot better. But Romain, I have said the same, but we are talking about Haiti because Haiti is worse off than Jamaica in terms of facilities to train and in their countries. Not say facilities to train, but to get to those facilities, it's difficult. They have to always go to different locations to train in different countries, in DR and those places to train and those things, and you're not comfortable. Jamaica could easily just go up at Orrisborough Stadium, train. You get me? Jamaica is much more of a freer country than Haiti, and we cannot have that conversation. I can't believe people trying to have that conversation. Jamaica is much more freer than Haiti. Haiti, half of the country or 3/4 of the country, you can't even move. I watched some documentary, man. It's terrible over there, man. You get me? So we have to give them their respect for them to turn up to tournaments and performing well. And that's why we should stop use the resources part in terms of Jamaica. We need to find a way how to not use resources. Let me find something else to motivate us because Haiti is finding something to motivate them. You get me? They know that the only way to help them out of Haiti is literally by playing football and doing certain things, and they are using it for their benefits. All right? Real talk, JD. Even Guatemala is a very poor country, and their players are more technical than ours. Yeah, man. We need to stop finding excuse. Okay, Jeff killing Jamaica. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a typo there. Anyways, we're done with so people agree with me that Haiti could be the upset there. We have United States Damrep, and then we will finish with Jamaica. United States Damrep. All right. They would be better than everyone in CONCACAF, in my opinion, not just Jamaica. Yeah, man, Haiti would be a good team if they could just relax themselves and get everything done. You get me? All right, anyways, JFF, okay, JFF, Romian says. All right, good, Romian. All right, so we have United States. Do we see a next upset, guys? United States versus Damrep. So, Damrep always come with quality players right around United States, all right? Yes, so they do have that same privilege as the Puerto Rico, the Haiti, as you can see there, Jamaica, all of the other teams, but they have it even in more excessive bunches, all right? Yes. So what say you? You think this is where the upset comes? Yeah. Danica said 3-1 USA. All right, so no upset. All right, Jamaica supporters are king of excuses. All right, Damrep says, Kemar says 1-0. Damrep, oh my days. So we are seeing upsets coming. We are seeing upsets coming, guys. We are seeing upsets coming. Wow. Upsets coming. Kemar says Damrep toppling United States 1-0. I don't think no team can stop United States. I don't think no team can stop United States. I don't see no 1-0. Like if you're gonna score, you have to outscore them to win. I don't see a game where United States score one goal. If it's not Canada or Mexico, the top tier teams. You get me? Yes. I don't see 1-0. So if you told me 2-1 or 3-2, I would understand, or even 3-1. But I don't see them stopping them from scoring. Really, JD, USA I give a goal for Dominican Republic, not Damrep. Count it. I wouldn't say 80 would be the upsetters, but I understand people have Canada as the better team. Yes, yes, Canada is a better team and higher rated team coming in, to be honest. Um, Colin Quest says 7-0, Damrep. All right, wow. USA 2-0, I have no doubt. So Charles Brahma, what say you on this one? You need to vote, because a man said that Damrep turning over USA, My goodness. I'm gonna keep an eye on those games. I will have the results before I come on though. So it's good. It's good. I will have the results before we do come on. All right. Yes. So guys, we have what 17 more minutes to go. All right. So we have the Jamaica. All right. Ramian says, JD, can you ask JFF why they picked the coach? Picked that coach. I do believe that what they did, I do. No, let me know. Pick what coach? What coach for what level? Let me know what level for the U-17s. Romy, just answer fast so I can continue. For the U-17s, I only have 17 more minutes to go. All right, for the U-17s, let me know if it's that. If it's for the U-17s, they have been for like 2 years, and for 2 years, Jamaica football has been in misery. All right, so maybe they just believe that was the only person to stable the ship. That's why they have him for the U-17s. All right, he was there before the new regime came in. So that's why I stay there. If that's the person you're talking about. If you're talking about Al Grimson, I think Al Grimson is the perfect person for the situation due to the fact that Jamaica is a very divided football team. Okay, for the U-17s, I have explained that. I thought he was there from before, and maybe they made agreements with him, arrangements with him, and they couldn't change it, So that's why. For Al Grimson, I think Al Grimson is the best thing for Jamaica because he's a person that gets people together. And the one thing Jamaica team need from 1998 is to get people together. You get me? And I watched a video yesterday on ESPN. You need to go and watch it. Even outside Jamaica, people know that local and overseas don't get on. And they literally they reference the Andre Blake clip. So Andre Blake really put a bad image, even though we knew that was the situation. But Andre Blake really made Americans them see that we can't get along and we're not living good and stuff, Because I literally heard it on ESPN. Africans posted it in our Discord. You can go and see the clip. Embarrassment, man. Cass 1JM, big up yourself, big up JD and the fans. See JFF make Lauren James go and play for England. Okay. I will check it. Disregard the PGS statement. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Soul Cry says 2 for United States. 2 for Damrep. I see a draw. You can't get a draw. Reggae Girlz playing in 5 minutes. What happened to their watch along? In 5 minutes, Reggae Girlz playing? Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. In 5 minutes, really? Really? So why you never tell me about that? Let me check it. Let me check if that's true. All right. Big Boss, the only reason why I would not have done it because I said the reason why I never did it in the first place was because I literally never had the time. It was all late times. All right. Yes. So if they're playing, I can't do the stream because I've just did a stream now and I have to do a stream 8 o'clock. So I'm very sorry. Okay, you see it? You see, Mr. Special Edition is not 5 minutes, so I'm going to call you out. Alright? I'm going to call you out, Mr. Special Edition, because you're lying to me. You see it? You're lying to me, bro. Reggae Girlz. Let me try that one because I want to make sure. Reggae Girlz. Bro, Reggae Girlz playing 4:50 in the morning, brother. Reggae Girlz playing 4:50 in the morning for me. So that's after Jamaica's 2 o'clock game finishes. Then Reggae Girlz after. Alright? Damn. Wow. So I can't stay up the whole night, man. You know. I'm sorry. I will have to just report on it. All right. Why Grim, JD? Why Grim never take over the youth? I don't know because maybe after. All right. Yes, so yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. You can't come out and bash me like that, and it's wrong. Even though you asked the question still. JD, if you were in charge of the JFF, who you picked to coach the under 17? It's not about who, because when they said who, it looks like we have to select. All right, let me keep the who then. I would make sure the person has the highest education. You know why? Me knowing how the badges go. No. Um, I've learned that it entails certain things. It entails getting on with kids, dealing with kids properly and stuff. So, and Youth 17 requires those nurturing abilities. You understand me? So if you have the lower badges, I don't think you're gonna pass certain threshold. You get me? So that's why I said I would have to go with persons with the highest badges. I don't know the persons them with the highest badges. That was actually up for grabs for Jamaica because you have to look at who you can afford at the same time. You understand me? So I don't know who they could have afforded at the time. You understand me? Yes. So I would go for the highest badges. And I would try and give the guy that would have took over the under 20s, maybe pay them a little bit more money, but that's it. You know? Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, man. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong because that's a reason why I said I could not have covered the girls. I mean, no, I love the girls them. All right, so you know that that would not be the case. All right, yes. Anyways, so we have the final one now before we chop up. All right, we chop up the conversation. Jamaica versus Guatemala. What you guys see happening after all of this, and let me post the video again. Post the next video because we're gonna be done finished in 10 minutes. So this is the video for later in the night for Jamaica reggae boys. All right, this is for later in the night. All right, I'm going to share it again so people can get it. We shared it before. 15, 20 people, 15 people liked it. Let me get it up a little bit more, guys. Come on, come on, come on. All right, let me try and get back let me try and get the game. 1 second. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure it get done, you know. All right, so all right, we have 16 likes over there, so we need like maybe a next 14 or so. All right, let me discard this. Let me get the thing. 1 second, guys. Just trying to copy the link. All right, so let me share it again, and 15 more people can go over there and drop a like on it. All right. I will be doing it in the similar fashion like this one, similar style like this one. So hopefully you guys do like it. All right. All right. So this is the link for the stream. So you can just jump over there, hit the like and return. All right. You can just jump over there, hit the like and return. And guys, we are on 104 likes here. I said try to get to the 150, but you guys never did it. Oh wow. Yeah. Danica said 2-1 Jamaica. Up and running said I believe Stevens Jetty is on a good level as 18-year-old player in the CFU. I see no Jamaican on his level. Yes, I said he's the best striker I think in the region. You get me? I think he's the best striker in the region, and I never changed. You get me? Not because he never went certain places. He's not the best. I think he's the best striker. I never tried to even put people in the conversation. You get me? When other people talk about other people, I just left it alone because I know he never really. They are not coming out from a point of them watching the game. I see Jamaica winning this match. Jerome 876. All right, all right. All right, Jamaica 2-0 winners. This is a solid U team. If we can keep all 11 on the field, yes. All right. Let me show you what I did. I did some breakdown to get I11. So that is 11 that I came up with. I showed all of the like the strategies that I would be using to get personnels that can't do certain jobs in the next flip over position, but they would have old starting positions due to the fact that that's a formation you want it to play. All right. Yes. So I've worked on all of those. I don't have to go back through it again. And you can go back at the end of the video. Let me know who you would change here and there to make it better. All right. Yes. All right. So let me keep it there until the end of the show. All right. Haiti has players in Canada and US too. Yes, yes, man, and they did use them. Hopefully, we get a sensible ref. All right. Guatemala 3, Jamaica 1. Home fans makes the difference. So African says that we're gonna get dog walk tonight. All right. So Africans come back again with it. All right. Africans came back again with the behavior. All right. Um, there were a lot of Asians trying to get in the US last year. Yes, yes, because of the situation. It's tough, man. You know. Yeah, I know he didn't say that, but he said we're gonna get bust down 3-1. Getting bust down 3-1 is like saying we're gonna get slapped up. You know. Yes, that's what you want to say. So guys, this is the squad. Let me name it out again. Joshua Grant. I gave him the nod. Malik Robinson. Gave him the nod because we don't have Gooden. Remember, he was red carded, so he's not going to be available. All right, yes. And then we go for I hear Dixon. He was always he's the ever present, and I don't see him do anything bad. He might not be the most flamboyant player, but I don't see him do anything bad for me to be complaining. All right, yes. All right. Then I go for Malachi Molina. He plays all of the games as well. Yes. I've explained his deficiencies and his ability, like the advanced side that he does have to his game. Yes. And then in midfield now we have Jamani Bell, Ronaldo Barrett, Mangatal, Jason White. And then up front we have Ashton Garden and Orion Watson. All right. So and then on the bench now, let me pull up the bench for you just to show you. We're gonna keep the same setup for tonight, so we have everything. All right. We might left out one player. We're gonna add that player. So we have Tawi Lynch, Gooden, not in the team. We're gonna put in the next two. All right. We're gonna put in the next two fast. All right. Let me get the next two. All right. We have Webb. So we have Webb. No. That's not Jamaica team. Let me get the next two that I never had on the field because I want to make sure I have the Jamaica full team. All right, so this is Jamaica full team. Towin, Lynch, Malachi Molina, Malik Robinson, which is the number 3. All right, let me pull it out so I can see the numbers. All right, so this is number 3. All right. Who I don't have in it. Everall Swaby, I have him there. Nashan Bolt, I have him there. I have Nashan Bolt, which is the number 11. Yes, should. All right. Ashton Garden, Bent, Grant. So who I left out? Okay. So I have Reed, Gooden, Tawin, Simmons, Everall, Dylan John, Cohen, Mahoney. Okay, I have 19. I have 19. I only have one player out. One player. All right, one player. One player I have out. One player I have out, guys. I'm just trying to check on the player that we have out. And JD, you guys need to pressure the JFF because I don't think they are doing enough for the youth programs. I second that as well. I don't think they are doing enough for the youth program. 1000%, 1000%. I have nothing to say. Can't go against that. Nashan Bolt. So where's the Bolt guy? I think that's the one that I had out here. All right. So number 11, the number 11. Okay, that's the one I had out. Number 11, Nashan Bolt. So that's the number, the 20 roster. So Bolt I should have in the team, and then we are good. So this is the one that I'm gonna save for later, so we can break it down throughout the show, half time and everything. Yes, so we have everything, and we can talk about what they're actually doing on the field and everything. You get me? I will keep it right there. So National Bolt added to the midfield. Would you guys put him back in the team? Remember, he had a red card, you know. So would you put him back in the team and take out Jason White? Would you put Nashan Bolt back in the team and put Jason White off, or you thought that Jason White did a good job, so you would keep him in the team? That is a good one to ask. That is definitely a good one to ask. Would you put him back, the guy that got the red card? He got a yellow card. He got a yellow card. But you guys said the yellow card was not justified. So I don't see why you wouldn't put him back in the team. What say you? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know in the comment section. Would you put him back in the team? That's the last conversation that we're going to be having. And then after we will come back later. But you guys can join me in 2 hours time over the Imaxit. I will be covering Nigeria versus Nigeria in their preparation. They're going to take on Colombia. All right. Would you guys put Bolt back in the team and take out Jason White? Let me know. All right, because that is one of the situation that maybe the coach will be questioning himself. You get me? Yeah, because remember he got cards in both games. You know. So let me know. And then we are done, guys. That is the one that we wanted to chop up. Once we answer that one, we are done. All right. Let me know if you're hearing me instant and we're getting any lags, because the other day I've suffered a lot of lags, so I need to improve that as well. All right. Yeah. Oh, all right, Chris Smith. All right, Lee Young says, will Mirren Garden be on the sideline of the? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I don't know. I asked a question, but nobody answered that question and moved towards something different. All right, yes. I don't know. All right, I don't know who will be there. All right, I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay. Yes. So, guys, that's what I wanted to know. If who you would put Jason or Bolt in it. We never got that answer. We have come closer to the end of the conversation. We're not gonna hold you up. God help us if he'll be there. All right, that's the next conversation we're gonna put in the show, the sideline, because I realized that personals from Jamaica want all these information. So I will put the sideline in question. Yes, I would give him back his spot in the team. Okay, so that's from Kemar. So Kemar is the only one that answered to that one. He said he would give him back his spot. So that will be a conversation if he does start later. All right. I will put that as a conversation later as well. All right. Yes. So, guys, another great one. We have done every single thing that we said we wanted to do. We covered all of the areas. You guys turn up, and show up as well. Massive respect. Let me see the likes on this. Hopefully, we reach at least 120 or something on this. So, if you haven't hit the like as yet, please do so. If you haven't hit the like over the next channel, definitely do so as well. Yeah, because we're closing off our preview. I think this was a good preview, and this is how we want to do the rest going forward. All right. Yes. So let me share this again. So for the next stream, because we're finished. All right. Yes. So make sure to join me later over the Nigeria game. Yes, we're going to be watching that as well. All right. Yes, so thanks yet again. Make sure to smash the like button on your way out, all right? And then go over the next side and drop a like on that as well. So massive respect, guys. Lee Young, Chris Smith, Kemar, Africans, Mad Vibes, Sean, all our normal personals will respect us and always support us. Up and running, Kevin, Danica, Mr. Special Edition, pass through, Dr. Dan, pass through, Charles Burma, Troublemaker, Float Management, thanks for passing through, Omar Fowling, Romy Newman, Dr. Driveful, Troublemaker, Dean Fraser, big up, All right, and all other mans that I can't find their information because it's way up. Big up on yourself. Thanks very much for passing through. Yes, man. All right. Yeah, we have done all we can. So peace out. Take care and see you in the next one.